Hello, this is a developer let's play of the newest version 0.5.0.0. So let's just get started. In this playthrough I want to play as a team of fishermen. And what's new in this version is that you're now able to trade. And this means you're able to buy items, you're able to invite colonists, and you're also able to sell goods. And I have this plan that I want to see if I can start making a living from shooting animals and selling raw hides. So let's see how that goes. Yeah, this is my team of specialists. They're mostly specialized in bushcraft and a bit of hunting. If you mouse over here, it says what they're best at. So this is also one of the new things. And now it's story time. Castor explains that we have radio equipment and we can set it up and get in touch with Starsnare Point, and then we can bring in supplies and invite more people. We just need to make a landing. And he also explains that it costs money for this transport to happen. He suggests that we wait and until we have some goods to sell. And that means we have to build an actual port for storing those goods. And Lindsay explains that there's also going to be animal migrations in this area. And I intend to make the most of these animals and just see if I can bag a few of them and get some raw hides. You will see the port location that he talked about is marked here. You can also find it down here under places of interest. It will light up with an orange dot. It's an area which is suited for a boat to come in and more. And we can do two things. We can build the port, which is a big undertaking. It needs lots of resources. We can also make a quick one called a landing, which it will only allow us to buy items and invite colonists. We will not be able to sell items because that takes a whole storage building which is built into the port. So let's just start with this. You can have a look in the world map and then you can see that this is the place that he was talking about. But we are out, we don't have communication with them. We need the radio set up. And I'm gonna go in here and have a look, see what it was all about. That's the radio, used in Radio Hut together with the antenna, and then it just needs some kind of frame around it. It's very simple shelter-like structure, but it requires engineering skill to actually put it all together, and that's not a very common skill, but we have among our group, we have one who has it, who's this guy, our founder. He has engineering skill, and you can find it down here. Where is it? Well, you probably have already seen it. Here it is. Skill value 1. So that's what he's good at. So it said get some shade leaf cane and spoke leaves. Let's get harvesting spoke leaves. Starts with spoke branches, and then you will afterwards we will trim them. Port location is ready to build now that we have the with the water cane. So let's get started on that. And then we needed shade leaf canes. So let's see if it's been found. It's way down here, but I'm pretty sure there's some closer because I can see some shade leaf here. Maybe it requires some examining. Can also have a look over here because I designed the map, so I know. But yeah, but make sure this guy here, he will also explore the map, and he's found a lot of shade leaf up here, so that helps. Now there's shade leaf. So let's get those. I believe we need one more there. So we'll take one from there. And I think I'm gonna save now. Yeah, I think I want some more because these canes can be used in other things as well, especially the trap spring snare will be very useful. So let's get a few more, because yeah, part of this thing is to be a trapper. Even though they call themselves fishers, they will be trapping a lot as well. This requires a little examine action here to find. We have with us, we have a fish trap, that one. We just need to find a good location for it. So I'll send this guy out, and he took up the task now. What's he doing? Picking up something. Scouting, yes. Good. Alright, I think it's time to make the... I think I'll use this functionality now, just so you can see. If you're not familiar with the game, I have a whole tutorial on just the production manager because it has a ton of functionality. You can also find it on our YouTube channel, so make sure you look through that. What I want to show is this thing. The tracking functionality is a good way of just keeping track of what it is you are focusing on. I clicked in. Oh, just a second. He's fighting a dendron now, so let's hope he knows what he's doing. Here she is. It's trying to run away, but got shot in the ass. Yes, good job. The dendron doesn't really have, for now, the resources that you can get from it. Well, you can't really get anything. It's just a carcass because it doesn't have anything useful. So we'll just leave it. Here's the fish trap location. Let's just get started there. Yeah, what I was saying was keep track of what it is you want to build. The radio hut. Now I'm highlighting all the input materials, and you can see I need 2 spoke leaves. Where do they come from? They come from spoke branches, which is also marked in green, and here we have this in green, so let's just get those. Spoke branches split up into 2 things: trimmed branches and spoke leaves. So that's how that works. He's getting started, hopefully. Yeah. What else? Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, my goal is to end up with the port, and the major things that we're gonna need is mod bricks. It requires a whole lot of digging to get 5 mod bricks, and the other thing we need is spoke shingles. It's made from spoke leaves, but it increases the durability. It's used as roofing. What is needed is you need a workbench to put it together, which also requires mud bricks, and then you need this shade leaf resin. So yeah, the workbench is the next thing that we are gonna be once we have the radio hut up. Let me see. Radio hut is ready to place, so let's set it down. I think I'll put it right next to the port. And yeah, we only got one dude who can do this because it requires engineering skill. So let's see if he picks it up. But the other guys can help with carrying the materials, of course, which is a big part of it. Now what happened with this? It was never put down. I'm not sure what happened. Looks like she's volunteering to do it now. Sometimes it takes a little extra. You have to ask nicely. Alright. If there's one thing which is missing here, it must be a campfire. So let's get some firewood. Firewood is easy to recognize. It's represented by these icons here. And to place a campfire, of course you need a few rocks as well. So let's get actually only 1 stone. That will be enough. And that's good. The fish trap is up. Alright, and they will check it regularly. It should give a nice little output of carbon-tail fish. Alright, we got this up now, so just gonna say yeah, now that we have the radio hut, we can go and buy things, and I'm going to pause now because I don't want them to waste time. So let's just pause this while I explain. You'll see at the top, select the starting point for the mission. This is a place that we know of, and now we can select them like that. And this is us. It's marked by a house icon, in case you don't know. It's also color coded, so you can see here's a graphical representation of the round trip that it will take. It will go from Destiny River Delta, Starsnare Point, the wharf. It will go here to our place called Castor Homestead, and then we'll go back. And each place you can do things. But first we need to select a transport. They only have one to choose from, the barge. So it costs 100. Not much more information for now. Alright, and this is the capacity, and this is, yeah, it costs 100 and we have 240, so we already spent 100. So I'm going to go in here and I want to see who wants to join us. There are a few people, yes, they have thumbs up, they would like to come. So let's just let's just take them on board. We can do with 4 people. One of them is a constructor, a builder, that's very good. And 2 of them are just menial laborers, but that's fine. I mean, we got lots of menial labor to do. You can also get more info here if you want to see what they're all about. So yeah, 4 people, very good. And what else do I want to do? I want to buy things there. We need tools. It's important because we're going to be digging, so we can get those clay structures up, get the mud bricks. So let's have a look under tools. I think I'm only going to buy tools, and I want I'm gonna sort by name. A spade. Want a good spade. Costs 12. What happened here? Okay, and then the other thing is I think I'm gonna have a pickaxe, because it can be used for digging, but it can also be used for defending. So that's gonna come in handy. And then thing to keep in mind is it's very good if everyone has at least one cutting tool, because things just slow down a lot if they have to go and ask each other, hey, can I please borrow the knife? So I'll just get 2 improvised cheap knives, because I'm a little bit cheap now. So that's 36, and that's it for now. Yeah, and here add action. There's nothing we can do here because we cannot sell items because we don't have the port. So this is the way it's gonna be for now. Start run, and then I'll start it, and you can follow along on the map. You can see how far the boat has come. It's gonna be here soon. So what let's set up the campfire so it will all look presentable now that we're getting visitors. It's also about time that we do a little bit of cooking. So let's have a look. It's halfway there. Oh, he doesn't agree with us. Well, he does it anyway, so that's fine. I want to see if we have caught any fish yet. Prepared food. No, we still don't have any. Actually, we are all out of food. Here's the boat. It arrives already. And here they are, the new people. Hello everyone. And here are the tools. That's great. Get to work. I think some of them are going to sleep already, but I want them to start digging clay now. I want 5 of those. You can also dig for clay without a spade or one of these better tools. You can make a simple stick. Now she's talking about this migration, animal migration, which is going to happen. It's lesser whipjaw, and I know from experience that they're going to be passing through here, so I want to place a snare, see if I can catch a few that way. So let's put that up. yeah, it's always a good idea to have a few traps set up close to your camp. If nothing else, it'll catch the rats, but you might also get something better, like a thunder chicken or something. The clay needs a tool to be shaped into mud bricks. It requires a brick mold, which is made from sticks. So let's get a few sticks like that. Actually, I want that on high priority because I want to make the mud bricks soon, because it takes some time for them to dry. They can dry on their own. They will dry if you shape wet mud bricks, then they will turn into finished mud bricks. But you can also speed it up by building a kiln. I'm not sure. I don't know if I will build a kiln this time. If you look here, it will tell you that mud bricks wet require a kiln. To make mud bricks. Okay, here's one of these. This is called the lesser whipjaw. They're not actually dangerous, but they can eat our food. What I want is I'm going to put up a zone here. Attack vermin. May leave zone in pursuit, because they are classified as vermin. So the patroller will then shoot them if he finds them in his zone. But it looks like they went around our camp this time, so yeah, half of my colony is sleeping, so there's not that many people on duty. Maybe the dog can get some of them. In fact, I will ask them to hunt this one. Like that. Okay. Where were we? We were doing the mud brick tool, brick mold. I'm going to make 2, so it goes a little bit quicker. No luck. He's got his sights on something. Oh no, she's shooting. What is she shooting? She's shooting a lesser whipjaw. Then why don't you finish it off? Alright, let's get the mud bricks done. And the materials. Sounds like they're at least trying. Did we get any carcasses? We only got vinyl rats and a dendron. Oh well. Well, I think it's clear that these people are not great marksmen. Apart from the security specialist and the hunter, I think most of them have a little trouble shooting. So that's why it would be really good to get them some... Well, it's not that bad, but it would be good if they got some shotguns. They can get some black powder shotguns called musketoons, which would work really well here, I think, against these groups of animals, such as the whipjaw, because they can actually kill more than one with one shot. So now the radio hut here, we don't want to track that anymore. So do you see how I shortened the list by clicking AND? Now we only see what is tracked, and I'm going to untrack it. We don't want to. Instead, I want to track the workbench, which is the next goal. We just have to go for attainable and then find it. Simple workbench here, and then click in. I want to see what is used. Let's make some of that. It lists the ingredients that go into it. We could speed up. We need mud bricks. I'm thinking of making the kiln. It will speed up the production of mud bricks. They can dry in the sun, like I said, but yeah, let's just make the kiln. It takes 4 clay and 1 stone, like that. And then let's get stone. I'm gonna get 2 because you never know what you're gonna use it for. Another thing I want to keep track of is the firewood. It's, yeah, we got 3, so it's not that bad, but it's good just to keep an eye on. So I'm just gonna track, color it with that color here and just see. I find it useful to make a zone where I just put it on low priority so that it just comes trickling in, and then they will pick it up when they have time. So I order 11 and then I put it on low. Oh, they sent there's 4 people who didn't have anything better to do. Alright, that's also fine. I think I can hear the dog, so let's see what it's doing. I think there was a sound stuck on a loop, but now it's gone. Yeah, we can also better keep track of them by here, checking colony members with blue. They light up on the map. So the kiln still needs a little bit more. I think what I want is I want another trap for the next invasion. I think they were passing through here, so I'll place it there, see if we can catch some when the woodjaw come back. Yeah, we caught something. I heard from that sound. It's just a rat. We don't want that. I'm going to discard it. Well, in fact, maybe it will. Yeah, some of these traps have a bait area. The spring snare doesn't have an inbuilt bait area, but this default trap has. She's building it now, so let's have a look at that later. We can place a kiln now. Let's put it here. And maybe it's time to get a little bit of food. We can make 12 fish, so get that done. Kind of left it while it was being built. That's annoying, but she had other priorities. Jan will do it. Jan will do the kiln. And the trap has been abandoned. Well, that's too bad. Maybe they will find a way to restart it. Else I'm going to cancel. What else? We were tracking the workbench. Okay, this is not always working. I mean, there are a few bugs sometimes that we need to iron out, of course. She's done with the kiln, so let's get the mud bricks. Got 3. They make them in batches of 3, so that means I will need 1 more. So I'm gonna need 1 more clay. Going to salvage that, see if it clears it up, and then redo it. Sometimes there's gonna be these things. Wasting ammo on a quartite. They are announcing the next invasion by Whipjaw, so let's see how many we can get this time. One thing that we're going to need is we're going to need shade leaf resin for the shingle, so might as well just get that now. And let's have a look at the workbench. We need all of these things. Spoke leaves. Make 1. And we can make 1 more mud brick. Then we're gonna need sticks. Always important to have sticks. We have 0. I'm going to get a few extra because it's one of those basic resources which are always needed here and there. So might as well get a few. And here they come. Let's get that patrol zone up. already killed one with the snare. Good job, snare. Withdraw carcass. It's already part of the colony because it was killed by a trap. So they will take it back here to the stockpile. In many cases, animals which are killed will not be automatically claimed. If they kill it as a result of a patrol zone, they won't claim it, they will just leave it. So if you're interested in the carcass, then you have to find it in the menu and then automatically claim it. Like here we got 2 carcasses, but they already belong to us, so no need to touch those. So that's how that works. And now we can, since we have our first whip jaw, we can make we should actually get the fresh hide as soon as possible. We can make 2. Yeah, it's important to get it off before it rots. And then what's even more important is to turn the fresh hide into a raw hide, because a raw hide has a long shelf life. So, and the fresh hide will also rot quickly. So how do we make that? Well, we need a blunt knife or a knife, and then we need a hide rack, which is made from sticks. So let's just make that now. Here it is. I think I'll place it over here, close to the stockpile. All right. And how far? Let's get a little bit of food. We got 10 firewood, that's fine. What about the workbench? Yeah, it stopped working for now. Well, that happens. I wanted to shorten the list, but we can build it now. There's a button, so let's place it here. It's a good place. And we can now also do the rawhide. Yep, we can make 2 since we got the hide rack up. Let's make a few more mud bricks now, like that. What else? Are they eating enough? We got 69% nutrition. Yeah, it's going down. I mean, I'm not placing a lot of emphasis on nutrition in this situation here. So, and it shows. Okay, this might be the solution. These are Bajingan, and they can they are scavengers, but they can eat them. So let's see if we can get a few of these. They are basically thunder chicken, but they are extremely hungry scavengers, so they will eat my food if I don't wash out and patrol my food stores. I just wish they could kill one. Yeah, the workbench is up. That means we can make yeah, we're out of spoke ladies again. We are going to make shingles, so we need more spoke branches. They take a while to harvest because it's very hard wood, but that's why we have an axe. So Okay. It's not that many left here. Didn't we get a single one of those guys? At least he's trying. I'm always saying he when it's a she, but it's because I'm playing on a laptop screen, so yeah. It's a little hard to see the body shape from... This game is best played on a desktop screen, but yeah. In fact, I'm going to scan here and see if there are any carcasses that I have overlooked. No. Carcasses. Thunder chicken. Grab it. Yes, we got one. And then let's just go and cook it right away. It will also generate a rawhide. When you butcher it, it will generate 4 different ingredients. So this is also was generated when I dragged this slider up here. And of course we will also make it makes a fresh hide, which we can then make into a rawhide. Alright, let's see if the spoke leaves are ready. There's one here. Yeah, just to remind you, what we are working towards is the simple port. And we need 1 shingle, and then we need 3 water cane stems. Everything else we have. So let's get those. And what else? This is idle. That's a rawhide we can make now. And we can make a tanned hide. For that you use the campfire. It's basically you take the rawhide and then you kind of soften it using the campfire smoke, and it becomes a soft cloth. And it's worth more. It's worth 2 credits more if you... so yeah, I think it's worth it. Once we start selling it, yeah, might as well get as much as we can. Of course, it takes up room that we could be spending on cooking food, so well, yeah, that's a trade-off. The dog has found a bajinga. I wonder if it killed any. Let's have a look. There's 1 carcass. Yes, very good dog. Good boy. Let's just turn that into food. No, we need to butcher it first, of course. Thunder chicken meat. Yeah, spoke shingles. It's the only thing which is needed. We can make, let's just make 2 while we're at it. It can be used for other kinds of structures. it really increases the durability. The thing with spoke leaves is that they get eaten quickly, so yeah, these are already infested a little bit, but it holds together. But generally, yeah, these very quick structures just made from untreated spoke leaves, they don't last very long. But what you then do is you just salvage the broken structure and then you rebuild it, because you're gonna get lots of the materials out. So that's how you do it. Maybe get a bit of food. I think for 10 people, I think 3 campfires would actually be better. I should get one more, because it's pushing it. Only having one, it's not really efficient. You can also build the simple kitchen, which speeds up production of food even more, which could also be a good choice for a colony of this size. Yeah, there's another migration gonna happen. I was thinking, I tried putting up a deadfall trap here before, but let's see if it works this time. Yeah, and he's making his shingles. Who's he chasing up? I have a I think I will move that zone over here. Like that. See if they caught anything. No, nothing of value. There's 2 thunder chicken meat. It's already part of our colony, but it's lying out here in the bush. That's not great, but yeah. I guess when they have time, they will take it back. But I can also switch this one on haul to storage, which places a higher emphasis on hauling items back and putting it where it's supposed to be. This is we don't have stones, so okay, cancel. Here they are. Yeah. We can place the simple port now, so all that's left to do is to salvage this one and make room for it. Hunting. He missed. Okay, looks like it's done, so we can start building this thing, and I'm going to put that on high priority here, and here we can see the many things that are needed. I can already see here. Oh, okay, it disappeared. Just because there was a red icon here that said it wasn't in, the water cane wasn't accessible. But yeah, it's not accessible. It must have gotten stuck in some terrain, so we're going to get some other water cane like that. Put that on high priority. It says in inventory, but they cannot get to it, it says here. And another heads up, no fuel. So it's also time to restock on that. Yeah, look out for these icons. No fuel in inventory. You will not get that info in the task manager. That's just one of the quirks of this game. So we would like to put all that information in the task manager, but it comes down to the way that the algorithms are made. So yeah, but you get information on the game area here. Let's put that on low. No need for that many people. I can maybe make just one more raw hide. And this one we can turn into a tanned hide, which is even more valuable. Alright. Who's on the job here? Jane. A menial laborer, it seems. I don't know. Well, it's shaping up nicely, so it's quite a big structure. It needs this storage house to store your goods safely when you put them up for sale. The goods need to be stored safely in here, because else once the boat arrives and they have been eaten by rats, that's a pretty bad situation, because then you are in debt. So this is also why a lot of most of the goods that you can sell are things that don't decay quickly or easily, because it's just a bit of a hassle to sell that if the boat if it takes time for the boat to arrive and then it's all decayed. It's not a great situation. So but you will get the price list once this is up. Then we can look at what do things cost. It's ready now, so the first thing I want to do is go in here in the trade thing. Oh, that was annoying. And then you can what we want to do is we want to sell raw hides, so let's just allow those, allow tanned hides. Yeah, those are the things I want to sell. And then in the stockpile they will use that for lots of other things, but I don't want them to, so I'm just gonna prohibit that. Prohibit. Maybe food, especially not waste. Carcasses. No, I don't want them to. Prepared food is fine, because it kind of protects it, but the rest I want it to be stored closer to the campfires. Yeah, you can see the stockhouse has two areas. It has one for their own items, and it has one for traded items, and then they will move it from one department to the other. So it's quite a flexible building. that you manage using these two, the stockpile and the trade button. Now we got they already moved in a few of these, so we could now go and sell those on the market. It's time to start our trade mission. We go in here and just like last time, click here, new run, start. Let's select our neighbor again as starting location, and the destination will be us, and we will select, see what they have. They have the good old barge again, and this time there will be a new button here called sell, and you will see that these items that we have here are the same as the stuff that we put in our storage structure here in the port. So these are the things that we can sell now, and they command the price of 20 credits we earn. It's not much, especially when you consider the cost of the transport, which is 100. So this is probably not the best way to do this, but I just want to show you guys how it works. I would probably wait a little longer and amass more goods before I order this run. But yeah, let's quickly go in here and just get ourselves a little bit of ammunition like that. And let's see if anyone wants to join us. No, they're not interested. It's probably because our nutrition rating is quite low now. We will continue to tweak this stuff. It should of course be connected to your comfort level as well, which is now 0%. So that will be a way to attract more colonists if you boost your colony comfort. Alright, so let's start it, and as usual you can follow along here and see how far it's come. It should be here shortly. But yeah, this I'm going to end this game now, and I could as for future plans, I could continue expanding my hide business and set up more traps and see if I could catch more of these critters as they pass through. Another thing I could do, I could also change tack and focus more on fishing carbontail, set out more fish traps. It can provide quite a bit of fish if you have 3 or even 4 fish traps, and there's for example a fish weir location here that I haven't even used. And then I could combine that with pickling the fish. I could use this small plot and grow crystal berries, for example, that I could use for vinegar, and then I could pickle all these fish. That could also be a business idea. But let's have a look. The boat has arrived, and our ammunition is here, so that's good because I think we were running out. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and if you have any comments or any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments section of this YouTube video. You can also go into our forum on Steam and ask us. We are also on Facebook, so there should be plenty of avenues, and you can send us an email, of course. But thanks for watching, and yeah, that's it for now. Bye bye.